It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the New Orleans Saints. Holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Come on. I've been upstairs trying to finishing up, and you could have been down here doing these dishes. I can rinse and pass all this other shit for you to wash. I said there's other shit for you to wash.
Jackson.
Got
his man, and that's the rookie fourth-round pick. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
What a start here to the ball game. You get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
Jackson. And a quick throw here that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be second down. So we just called this game on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take down one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On first down, back to Achane. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
From the 23, here's second down and a yard. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now Achane on first and 10. And he gets it inside the 10 and a 9. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line.
Oh, it's good.
They go play action with Jackson. Now a run here off the arm. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past and he runs as they run out of real estate, you should have all eyes of Lamar Jackson when the ball was snapped and try and keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Black, 95. Fly blue.
To the air is Gabriel. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down. You look at this Baltimore defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes
and a choice.
season, whether it's through the draft, free agency.
I was rushing. What are you talking about?
Some help in the secondary.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd
Yeah,
down
and I was
and
going
7.
to do pizza,
Claude red.
but I ended up just doing that.
Black 40. Field black. Ready.
Gabriel looking to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hey,
43. Striker. 3-3. Green Jack.
Gabriel from the gun on 3rd down.
That's right.
In by Shaheed. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. They want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
50. Red. Cycle. Go pink. 6. Mega. Hut.
To throw, Gabriel. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Ready. Ready. Set.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Yellow. Needle blue. Hut. Hut.
Here's Gabriel. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
So they got like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down.
Blaster. 6. Black Ultra. Ready?
Gabriel going to throw for it. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. Turnover on down. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future as they look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need for?
I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a really good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Down the sideline he goes. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Saints' 8-yard line.
Change it.
Now it's Jackson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Again, 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
To throw is Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Saints, nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay, right?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Set. Blue 32. Hut.
Now Gabriel. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Now it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Come on, set. Yellow 22. Blue 52. Hut.
Throwing now, Gabriel. He'll try and do this himself. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. An ill-advised throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. defense set at the line for this next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running left, Achane. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Chase Young.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They never were crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Play action. Now Jackson. On the RPO, will keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it will still leave him with a 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and 3. Throwing is Jackson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Option handoff now to Achane. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
The Saints 38-yard line.
That time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the 1st.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks run with the football, they usually hold their breath because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a game, hard to argue against calling it.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And room there to work it inside the 25. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34.
That's to say that.
Pushing him
All
back
right.
11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll look to throw here. It's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, he had to wait until December, but congrats to the rookie, his first INT.
Yeah, he's been a reliable contributor for this defense throughout the season. Definitely got a bright future and has gotten even brighter after making that play.
It gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
And a nice job by the 2 of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Down. 52, flag blue. Red, cycle. Set.
Back to throw now on first down. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught inside the 25. Now a timeout signal for. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
2 yards. That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the set.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there...
Well, he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints are able to come into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
14, Saints 7. Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
You don't call your dad?
Yeah, he ain't called back.
Hmm?
Yeah, he ain't called back.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Tyler Google to kick off for Baltimore.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Yellow, set.
Working out of the gun here, Gabriel. We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
Blaster, 6. Blue striker. Ready.
From the gun, it's Gabriel. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. No gain, and it's second down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Second and 10.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32. Ready.
Back to throw. Gabriel. Finding Taysom Hill complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
10 black. Black shot. 6. Mega. Claude red.
Back to throw again. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. We saw this line the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
White. Red, yellow. Sand.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
That
down.
play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
52 blue. Hut.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Complete to Olave on the out route. Almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
Red, cycle. Ready.
To the air is Gabriel. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill from 13 yards out. And the Saints take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Point after, good by Gurley. And we are tied at 14.
Blake Murphy to kick off for the Saints.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer. Because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up and tied in the game. Because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Again, it's Achane. 69 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
It's done now. Like, this stuff is stuck to the table. You're going to have to sit in the chair and scoop that.
The way he's running,
Sure.
I keep going back to him.
2nd down and 4. A give, running right, Achane. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 40.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Now it's Jackson. He'll dump this off to Achane. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his legs.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time. Hey, when you get good yards like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and a yard. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of the play that looked like it was in trouble.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. The slot man in motion right. Jackson now. Throw caught by Achane. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
It was only like a $4 difference. It was only like a $4 difference.
Now Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Second and 1 at the Saints 6-yard line.
What's the problem?
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal.
Huh?
Hi.
I didn't say hi. I said, why do you keep leaving your clothes on the chair?
To throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The improvisation gets him there, but that's all they needed. First down.
This is where playing defense can be so frustrating. Yeah,
Sorry.
covered, yet he's able to pull it down and get past the marker to pick up the first down.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Achane will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
I said, sit down.
It's too far. Can't see. Can't see, my love.
You got 20-25 vision the last time I saw you.
Ooh. Bro, when you talk dirty, I'm like,
What you talking about?
huh?
Huh?
Nothing. That's what I said.
Hey, if you don't fucking speak up,
Speak up.
Yeah.
Say it on my chest.
Yeah, say what you fucking chest.
I don't know what I said though.
You said what?
I don't remember what I said.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive
That's
started.
crazy.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
They get ball.
Here's Gabriel. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Gabriel looking to throw. He's got a man, and he hits him in stride. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
As a defense, you're going to bounce when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Gabriel from the gun on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
10 black, drill green. Black shot.
Gabriel going to throw for it.
Oh, Rob, what the fuck?
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
Now Gabriel. And he slings one that's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here we go. Red 33, yellow. Ready.
To throw, Gabriel. And his throw here is incomplete.
To the sideline and incomplete. Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
50, green.
Throwing now, Gabriel. That's out to him, right side complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 42. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow, what?
They'll give it up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Ravens' 43-yard line.
Looking to throw. Gabriel. He'll get this out to Kamara. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
Number 21, Alvin Kamara. Brings up
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Ready.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he is going to have a Saints first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. And they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
It shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
10, 60 red. 60 red. Cycle.
Yeah.
Hut, hut.
Back to throw.
I love him.
Little short pass here to Hill. And this will leave him a yard short.
Hey, left.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Let's go. Black.
Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
They certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain, but I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
Black Ultra. 45. White. Blaster. 6. Black blue. Ready.
He's back to throw. And he can't get it away. He's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Green jack. 50. Green. Blue striker. Hut.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, what a play. You got to use for your timeouts.
Here we
Not
go.
both
1st
together.
and
If
goal.
you're watching the game on it,
Come on. Set.
have power.
Blue 32.
You can't use the football in 2 different places. It doesn't work. It'll keep kicking you off. Hello, that's how you keep getting kicked off over time.
Set. Hut.
They'll look to
If you're
throw.
watching the game,
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Go now. Black 40. Set.
Back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
you were on it and I was on it at the same time.
He'll look to throw.
Every time I was on it, you would get on it.
It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Should make that call, are they?
And that one is incomplete, and now we're inside of 10 seconds. Just 9 remain. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least 1 play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. So we raise hoist the flag. They declined it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking like the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy.
Yeah.
They just etch into the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
So what are you doing about some food? What are you doing? It's 7 o'clock. I don't know if it's stuff you think
And
about
despite
the
the
order
late
and
lead,
you get
Jackson to throw.
Trying to get some fucking food.
Looking middle, and that's complete.
Jackson's pass.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for Baltimore, they're